We'd like to briefly introduce you to the journal Written Communication and to point out some recently published scholarship that's relevant to our study of the rhetoric of science, medicine, and technology.
Written Communication was first published in 1984. Its publisher, Sage, describes the journal as international and multidisciplinary and interested in studying of writing in all its symbolic forms. Written Communication publishes theory and research in writing from fields including anthropology, English, education, history, journalism, linguistics, psychology, and rhetoric. It takes a broad and interdisciplinary view of what writing is, how it gets done, and what writing does in the world. The wide range of topics covered include, but are not limited to, the nature of writing ability, the assessment of writing, the impact of technology on writing and of writing on technology, the social construction of knowledge, the nature of writing in disciplinary and professional domains. Review essays and reviews of research topics important to writing research are also of interest. Written Communication is currently under the editorial leadership of Dr. Christina Haas of the University of Minnesota.
So many of these broad topic areas important to communication are also relevant to looking at rhetoric in science, medicine, and technology. So in terms of theoretical frameworks, much of the scholarship that we examined made reference to rhetorical analysis, of course, and some specifically cited rhetorical frameworks associated with Thomas Kuhn, Stephen Tolman, and Ken Firk. Genre theory also played an important role in discussing specific types of documents in their respective scientific or medical contexts. And in terms of information categories and topic areas in written communication, medicine and medical communication were of particular interest. Also issues of knowledge creation in various scientific fields and the translation of scientific content from one audience to another, usually from scientific to public, were also among the RSTM content between 2000 and 2012.
So we'd like to conclude with a few recommendations of articles that investigate some of these topic areas. Our best of the best, if you will. The first is Leah Cicciarelli's 2004 article, Neither Confusing Cacophony Nor Culinary Compliments, a case study of mixed metaphors for genomic science. This examines speeches by politicians Bill Clinton and Tony Blair and scientists Francis Collins and Craig Venter at a White House event announcing the completion of the Human Genome Project. These speeches describe scientific activity using a variety of metaphors like unlocking the vault, drawing a map, opening a frontier, and learning a language. And Cicciarelli considers the implications of the discourse of using these metaphors. The next is James Wynn's 2007 article, Alone in the Garden, How Gregor Mendel's inattention to audience may have affected the reception of his theory of inheritance in experiments in plant hybridization. This investigates why Mendel's work resonated with 20th century scientists, but not with his own contemporaries, through historical, textual, and audience analysis. And the final one is, of our top three, is Judy Siegel's 2009 article, Internet Health and the 21st Century Patient, which points to complexities of the rhetorical situation of the public using health information online to make decisions. Siegel suggests that comprehensively examining all points of the rhetorical triangle is necessary to understand the rhetorical situation.
Ellen Barton and Susan Egley's 2009 article, Ethical or Unethical Persuasion, the Rhetoric of Offers to Participate in Clinical Trials, examines these offers using frameworks of contemporary bioethics and professional medical ethics, and it proposes a best option principle as a guide. The Trial of the Expert Witness, Negotiation Credibility in Child Abuse Correspondence was published in 2009 by Catherine Schreier, Elena Afros, Marcelina Meehan, Marley Spafford, and Lorelei Lingard, examines forensic letters as boundary objects. In this case study, physicians who must provide an opinion on whether a child has experienced abuse write these documents for professionals in other communities of practice, and they use these documents to negotiate a rhetorical situation in which their own status as expert witnesses is under actual legal challenge. I'd also like to offer an honorable mention. Mary Secor and Linda Walsh's 2004 article, A Rhetorical Perspective on the Sokal Hoax, Genre, Style, and Context, examines the 1996 incident in which a physics professor got an error-filled spoof article published in an academic journal and then outs himself in another journal. So Secor and Walsh contend that that attention to issues of genre, style, and argument, so the text and its context, could have actually prevented the hoax. Thank you.